So our main task in this unit will actually be taking data and analyzing it. Now that we've looked at the characteristics of different types of polynomial functions, we can take some real-world data and model it that way. So this scatter plot compares the number of absences a student has versus their final grade in the class. And what we want to do is to determine what type of polynomial function actually best suits it. We have lines, we have parabolas, and we have cubics, which are the degree 3. Looking at this, we could say that a line is a close fit. Now, no polynomial function will be exact, but it will be close. How do we know that it's close? Well, we have quite a few points that pass directly through the line, and I've just guessed at this line. It might be a little bit different, but we have quite a few points that go directly through the line. We also have quite a few points, generally an equal number, both above and below the line. So a line is possibly the best way to model this. I'm just going to erase this for a second. We could have this as a degree 2 or a parabola, which would look something like this. Now, that's also not a bad option for modeling it, except for the fact that once we get to this section on the right, we're actually dealing with data that could never exist, because this would be a grade of more than 100%. So because of that, a parabola is not the best option. Last option we have is a cubic function, and we could possibly justify that. We could say that the graph follows that kind of trajectory. We have some points above, we have some points below, but in general it's not an equal number of points. Just take those circles off for a second. You can see the way I've drawn it, at least this way. There are quite a few points above and only a couple below. Now, if I had altered this slightly, and if I had drawn it like this, then maybe a cubic would be a better way of modeling it. But it is possible. And one of the things we will have to do is to determine which is the best model, and we'll get into how to do that as we go through an example in a few minutes.